drifting like a leaf, no plan in sight. Crying in the car in the middle of night, blaming the world for all your falls. But it's on you, it's all your cause. Schedules lost to the breezy wind, dreams are gone before they begin. Look at your life, it's all chaos. You missed the mark, you paid the cost.
Consistency, baby, that's the key. Hold the line and you will see. A rhythm strong won't let you fall. With every beat you'll stand tall.
Moving forward but you lost your way. No direction, just endless sway. Time is slipping and you're stuck without a plan, it's all bad luck. Writing a story with no page, no structure, just blind rage. Hold the pen, get back on track. Your future waits, don't turn back.
Consistency, baby, that's the key. Hold the line and you will see. A rhythm strong won't let you fall. With every beat you'll stand tall.
Schedules lost to the breezy wind, dreams are gone before they begin. Look at your life, it's all chaos. You missed the mark, you paid the cost.
Consistency, baby, that's the key. Hold the line and you will see. A rhythm strong won't let you fall. With every beat you'll stand tall. I'm moving.
We just show up and grind all day. Only results matter anyway. I'm straightforward, no time to play. Block out the noise, letting out the sway. We don't care what others pursue. Our focus sharp, our goals so true. Their distractions ain't got a clue. We just win, that's what we do. Turn it up on the victory ride. We got heart and we got pride. Let the doubters run and hide. We're the force they can't deny. Keep your eyes on the finish line. No looking back, no wasting time. We climb the ranks, we shine and shine. Success is drawn like a fine line. Turn it up on the victory ride. We got heart and we got pride. Let the doubters run and hide. We're the force they can't deny. Keep your eyes on the finish line. No looking back, no wasting time. We climb the ranks, we shine and shine. Success is drawn like a fine line. Turn it up on the victory ride. We got heart and we got pride. Let the doubters run and hide. We're the force they can't deny. Step by step we reach the top. We'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop. When we win, we own the lot. We don't care what others pursue. Our focus sharp, our goals so true. Their distractions ain't got a clue. We just win, that's what we do. Turn it up on the victory ride. We got heart and we got pride. Let the doubters run and hide. We're the force they can't deny. Keep your eyes on the finish line. No looking back, no wasting time. We climb the ranks, we shine and shine. Success is drawn like a fine line. Keep your eyes on the finish line. No looking back, no wasting time. We climb the ranks, we shine and shine. Success is drawn like a fine line. Step by step we reach the top. We'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop. When we win, we own the lot. Step by step we reach the top. We'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop. When we win, we own the lot. Step by step we reach the top. We'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop. When we win, we own the lot. Step by step we reach the top. We'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop. When we win, we own the lot. Hey.
Tech coach Ralph, tough as nails, no disguise. Pushing limits, yeah, he's that kind of guy. At first it's harsh, the rules feel like chains. But trust the process, there's sunshine in the rains. He cracks the whip, but it's all in love. Results shining bright like stars above. Tech coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. Days turn to weeks, skills sharp and fast. What once was a struggle now feels like a blast. Step by step, we rise and we glow. With Ralph in our corner, we're ready to show. Singing his praises, can't keep it inside. From hard ass to hero, he's our pride. Tech coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing tonight? I am Tech Coach Ralph. We are Engineered to Win. Welcome to Thursday night shows. Tonight is Thursday, December 5th, 2024. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? We're almost out of December. We are almost out of December already. We're speeding into 2025. Are you guys excited to get into 2025? I'm excited. I am always excited for the new year because it just gives me another opportunity to do the same thing that I did this year or the past year, but even better. So, what is our plan for tonight? So, I was talking to your car about this. I think it was last week. I was like, I don't know which one to do, but I think this one is pretty important to do. So I found out the problem that we were having when we were trying to update the URL in our API for our database or for our Urban Dictionary of Economic Data. And it's because the package that the NPM package that we're using to validate the URLs, they have some configuration. I'll show you as we get into the show what's going on with it. But I said, you know what? We're going to rewrite it. We're going to implement our own version of this NPM package. And then we're going so that we can fix, I mean, it's a minor fix, but I think it's important. And it gives us the opportunity to see how we can mess around with NPM packages, all that good stuff, right? So that was a problem. I'll dive deeper into it as we go on, and then we're going to see how we're going to fix it. I have a guide on how to do that, so we're going to have a lot of fun. But first, let's stop the show. I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much to all of the subscribers, to all of the Patreon members, all of my tech savages out there, my tech barbarians, my tech prodigy, my technical explorers, the YouTube members, my tech mercenaries. And I can never, ever forget, shout out to the bag chasers out there.
Money.
And always to my homies, Mr. Technique, Yakar, Mitch, Don in the building on a Thursday. You know, Yakar, Don is also out there on the West Coast with you over there in California. I'm telling you, Don is a genius. I'm actually going to show as we get into the show. So Don creates all these different type of technical challenges, QA related challenges. And I was thinking about doing some type of challenge, some type of contest around solving his challenge. But I'm going to show you the one that he just came up with, and we'll go from there, right? But just want to say a big hello and thank you to all of my friends, to all of the subscribers, all of the Patreon members, all of the YouTube members, all of you guys. You guys are amazing. Hey. All right, so we are going to continue on with. All right, I'm just gonna go a real quick hit on the show schedule real quick so we can get right to it. Right, so we have our Saturday morning show coming up. Men lie, women lie, numbers manipulate show. And that's going to be Saturday morning. It's where we review our weekly economic data. I'm going to be looking, I got this article about Mark Cuban and his investment choices, and we're going to review that. I want to talk about is his business acumen the way that it really is, or did he just get lucky a little bit and capitalize off of that? We're going to be reviewing that as well as our other weekly economic data, our producer price, our producer managers index, our what's the other one called? Our services manager index, job numbers, all of that good stuff. So that's going to be Saturday morning. Tune in. That show is co-hosted by my friends Mitch and Yakar from the chat. We're going to get started Saturday morning. And then we have Saturday afternoon, software exploration. We're going to continue working on DevOps type stuff, either Kubernetes or either more of Google Cloud Platform. We shall see, but tune in. And then we have tomorrow for our pre-recorded content, our the bug bite, where we're going to be reviewing the Blue Yonder ransomware attack, where it is breaking supply chains left and right for grocery stores as well as other stores. So we're going to check that out. And we have clips from different shows that we've been releasing, that we release throughout the week. So you definitely want to tune into that. All right. So that is a really quick rundown of all the stuff that we got going on. But definitely you want to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content, because we do a lot. And we do have the Patreon, techcoachdrop.dev, where you can get access to exclusive content. I'm planning, yesterday I released a sprint review from our last sprint. Tomorrow I'm going to be releasing the full Scrum night of what it got kind of testy. It got kind of testy in the Scrum night. I had to call some people out, but I have to do that. I do that because I want you to win. And if you feel some kind of way about it,
do not come.
It is what it is. All right. And I'm also planning on making a video. Hopefully I can release it next week, where I can share the different tools. And this is going to be at techcoachdrop.dev, the different tools that the different AI tools that I use, from the music creation tool, from helping me with thumbnails, from helping me with descriptions, how I use them, how I prompt, and how, Yakar, you asked the question. I'm gonna go bring that question up that Yakar asked, right? But it says, how did you get this song to not sound so corny? Yakar, the reason that you even you have to thank Don, because he's the reason that I found out about this AI music. All right. So, but Don also helped me get better with the prompting of the AI. So I'm going to make a video about that at techcoachdrive.dev, where the different AI tools that I use, what I use them for, all of that good stuff. So you definitely want to tune into that. All right. All right. So with that being said, we are going to jump. There's one thing. See, you know how I get my very OCD-ish. There's one thing that's bothering me. Give me a second to fix it. All right, I'm back. So what it was, the lighting was slightly turned over to the right side, and it was bothering me a lot. So I was like, you know what? Let me go fix that. I didn't want to reach over while on camera. All right, cool. We're good now. We're good. I'm telling you, the whole show could have gotten left. Your car. You saw how the Millionaire Morning Show went this morning. I didn't want that to happen to my show, so I was like, all right, we're going to make a quick adjustment. All right, quick adjustment. All right, so let me see. You know what we'll do? Because Don is sharing some songs, we're gonna play some of his songs during the break. But I do have a special song for Mitch as well. So, and it's not the Catchy Sounds of Love. No, it's a new song, because Mitch, as we know, is the people's champ. So we'll get to that song. So first break, we're gonna play Don's first song that he shared. Actually, I have to read the lyrics before I play those songs. You know what? Don be sending me some weird songs. All right, so I gotta read the lyrics before I actually play them. So we'll see. All right. And your car says, "Let's do it end of year trip," and then get to run it up. Yeah, I'll be on that trip. Your car, I'll be on that trip. And your car says 2025 is going to be a great year. I agree. 2025 is going to be a great year. And then we have, it says, write that bad boy and Rust. All right, let's see. All right, cool. And we got my friends here. We got reinforcements coming in. We have Alexis in the building. Says good evening to you as well, Alexis. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. And Mitch says nobody is going to say anything about the gaslighting poll. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Right? I don't know what to do because I asked for clarification on what the disagreement was yesterday, and they said, "Oh, you asked it wrong. You asked the question wrong." I'm like, "What's the question?" So I asked the question the way Magnetar posed it. I asked the question the way Mitch posed it, and then yesterday Mitch is like, "No, it's job interviews are pointless." I'm like, "All right, so our job interviews pointless," and now it's still gaslighting. I don't I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And your car says, "No, you won't. We are going to Hawaii. You are a porch cat. You not going to Hawaii." What? What?
How dare you?
How can you make such accusations on me? I'm appalled. I am appalled. Oh my goodness, saying that I'm not going. And Mrs. Why would a job interview be pointless? Well, you said it was pointless. I don't know. You said job interviews are pointless. So you just can't win. You just can't win. You just can't win. I don't know. Anyways, and you know, I had enough of this. We are going to get started with our show. And it said yes now. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get started with the show. I can't do this with you guys. Let's get started. So let me start out the first time or explain to you what we're gonna do. And then in the first break, I will share Don's challenge that he created. We will play Don's song. I'm kind of nervous about Don's song, to be honest with you, but let me see what Don's song says. Because you be sending me something. I'll be like, I can't share that, Don. I can't play that. Let me see. Let me see what these. Okay, I can do this one. All right, we got the first one. We got the first one on deck. All right, let me move. All right, so let's get to it. Let's start our first 20-minute timer.
It's time to do.
All right, so what we need to do tonight is we need to modify an NPM package that we're using inside of our Urban Dictionary of Economic Data project. It is the package that it validates that a URL is actually a URL, right? So I will break down to you what the problem is that we're experiencing and then how we will rectify that, all right? So let's go over to project. Let's go to this one. All right, so we'll say this one. All right, we're gonna go over here and I will show you the problem. All right, so the problem that we're having is this right here, mongoose schema types URL, right? So it's validating that the URL to report is actual URL. However, if we go into here and let me see, no, not there. Where is that? If we go into here, all right, so inside of here, it says to strip the www, right? And so because I customized it, I wonder if I could reset it because I customized it on my own. But let me show it to you. All right, I'll show it to you inside of NPM. But and the thing is, if I go and install this on on Docker, it's not gonna have the customizations that I made because it's going to install the module. So we're gonna go to over here and we're gonna go to Google, actually over here. Oh, come on. Let me go to fix that. All right, we're gonna go to Google and we're going to say NPM and it is called mongoose type URL, right? So NPM mongoose type URL. All right, so if we go here and we look at the code and we go inside of here, this says so a couple of things, right? So it's using this normalized URL, and the normalized URL, they're saying to let me see, code index. So using this normalized URL package that they're using, they pass a variable that says to strip the www, and let me see, where do they have it in here? Index.json. Oh, okay. So by default, normalized URL. So let's go here. If we search for, let me see, another npmjs.com. I'm going to search for the normalized URL. So inside of not this one, I believe it should be normalized -URL. So normalized -URL, they have a parameter that you can pass for stripping the www, right? So you have you can force HTTPS, you can strip where is it? Strip www, right? By default, it says yes to strip the www. So when you pass in this URL, it's going to remove www. However, you can say strip www as false as a parameter, and then it's going to leave it. So the problem that this package is having with that is that it's just passing normalized URL instead of so by default it's going to strip it because it's set to true instead of having the evening as false, right? So that messes it up. So we need to rewrite this package locally, kind of like what I did, but we need to make it official, because when we build the Docker container, and it does the npm install, it needs to get it locally instead of using the one that's located here. So that's what we're gonna do tonight, right? So that's the problem that we're having. That's what we're gonna fix, and that's how we are going to win tonight, all right? So that's our challenge for tonight. Let's go out there and get it. So I have this documentation from team brookvale.com.au, guess they're from Australia, and it's written by Mahaley Balis, or Balis, whichever one they prefer, however you pronounce it. And I'm not gonna so this is pretty much the issue that we're having, right? Let me zoom in on this a little bit. If you're a front-end developer, you may have come across the following situation, although we came across it as a back-end developer in this instance. You find the perfect dependency for your app. It does everything you need and it works well, except for one thing. Yep, except for one thing. And that one thing is causing us, every time we click on the link, it's telling us that because the government does not add our amazing federal government, who all their employees they want to work from home, but they cannot add the proper SSL protocols of www or not www to both work. So we have to customize our app, and we have to go and customize this package because they were working from home and they did not properly implement the SSL authentication, right? So here we are on a live stream on Thursday night where we could be working on much better things, but we need to go fix these things, right? So one little bug, one small aspect of it behaves partially the way it should in your app, and there is no way to set it up right. It is almost perfect, but not quite. This can be frustrating, as you may have already gone ahead and written a lot of code specific to this dependency, which would most likely be wasted if the library is replaced. Also, if the dependency was a perfect match in the first place, there might not be others which match your needs like this one. So you would most likely have to compromise. And we do not like to compromise, right? So using NPM as your package manager will save you a lot of time and keep things simple. With some extra coding, you might get to keep your code base and dependency. You may also get some credit from the package authors and contributors and increase your GitHub reputation. And on the plus side, you get the awesome feeling of fixing or extending something many others are using. So added benefit if it happens, but I just care about our Urban Dictionary of Economic Data, right? That's what I really care about. All right, so to begin, clone the repo of the source of the package you would like to modify or fork it first, and then clone the fork. It says the repo source is linked in the official NPM page of the package. Most of the time, if the library version is somehow specific to your needs, make sure you select the appropriate commit after the clone. All right, cool, fair enough. And then it says install the package dependencies. Dependencies should be done by using npm install command issued in the same directory as the package.json file. Now you have to familiarize yourself with building the library. Usually there's a guide in the README on how to do it, but if there isn't or it's not up to date, checking the package.json script for scripts will do. Note that building the library may need additional dependencies, tools, or environment which you have to set up manually. You can build a library. If you can build a library, the next step is to fire up your favorite IDE for this task and dig into the code. Be prepared for what you might find though. I've seen libraries with great code while it took me long to understand what is going on. The comments written in a different language or other than English in the source code are usually not the great help either, especially if you don't speak that language. Usually there's a demo included which you may be able to use for testing purposes. If you've completed all this, you have to replace the library with the custom modified one to test it in your app. You can overwrite existing files in the node module directory, but that's problematic as the modification will only work on your computer. Fortunately, NPM is a great partner in all this. You should copy the library somewhere in the directory structure of your project. I like using directories named dependencies for this purpose. Open your app your app's package.json file and find the row where your library is listed as a dependency or dev dependency. Replace the version number with the path modified all right, and then some great library, and then file, client app, dependencies. Okay, got that. Note that the path must use / even in Windows, and it's relative to the location of the package.json file. All right, we got all that. Next, it's time to install the dependencies. Issue npm install for this in the directory that contains your app package.json. If you would like to make sure you may delete the libraries directory from the node.modules directory first, yada, yada, yada. You may now build and test your app using the custom library. This solution is great. Yada, yada. All right, cool. All right, cool. I think we have a good idea of what we are going to be doing tonight. All right. So first and foremost, we are going to go over to the mongoose type URL. This was published 4 years ago. What I would optimally like to do, right? But the way that this works, I'm not sure we'll be able to do it. But I honestly don't know why in the first place when they created this that they normalized it to remove the www. It seems like it would just make sense to just leave the www. Like whether like if somebody puts www, leave it. If somebody takes it out, doesn't add it, then fine. Like, but I don't see the purpose of stripping it. So I think when they were creating this package, that they should have just had it like how I customized it to. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do that and call it a day, right? So let's go over to GitHub. And I am going to fork this. And I'm going to take it over to mine. And I guess, yeah, the master branch is fine. Let's copy that. All right, so now we have it forked. And I am going to I'm going to pull up a terminal, and I'm going to create a folder for this. Actually, I don't have to create a terminal for that. I can actually go into I can go into here into our WebStorm and do new project from version control, GitHub, and I'm going to say mongoose type URL, and I'm going to say clone trust project, and I will do new window. All right, so we have it on our side now. And we are going to go to index, and we're going to say, so this normalized URL over here, we're going to say, if we look at the documentation for so we should just do after where it takes the URL, we do open bracket strip www is false. That way whatever you pass to it, it's going to accept it like that as a URL, whether you put www or not. Because when I was trying this out, right, I tried I tried different like subdomains, like passing in whatever, only www would be stripped. Why? I don't know. So now all we really have to do is go into everywhere it says normalize URL. And because what it's doing is on pulling it in, it's taking out the www, and on adding doing a post request or a put or a patch or whatever, it's also stripping the www. So what we need to do in two spots, we need to say, we're going to open this and we're going to say strip www, and we're going to say colon, and we're going to say false, right? And then on this one, we're also going to say strip www, and we're also going to say false, right? That way, whatever it is that you pass in, if you put the www or you don't put it, it's still going to work fine, right? Because that's the error. So, and you know what? I should show the actual error that we're having, so just so you can have a little bit more context, right? So what is our UD. I am pulling up the dictionary app over on our Google Cloud platform because I don't have it running right now in Docker locally. I'd have to start it up. And as you can see, it's taking some time to start because it's doing a cold start because we got no one's used it since like Sunday. So it's gonna start, but it's starting up the servers now. So it takes a few seconds, maybe about 30 seconds for it to start up. But then once it's up, it's gonna be running. There we go. And there goes our dictionary. And let me see, which one was it? Was it? Why are we not getting results? Okay, there we go. So okay, because it was waiting for the API to start up as well. So which one? So this one right here, right? So we would put in like www or sending it via the API. It would not accept it, right? So when we click on here, it tells us that our connection is not private because because it's requiring the www. So the server cannot prove that it is bls.gov. It's a security certificate. It's from the *.bls.gov. So that's what we're trying to fix here, right? So just wanted to show that. So if we go over here, we have our strip www. So that part is done. So this is all that we need to do in this code. Optimally, when they had created this, they would have said where you can say, do you want it to strip the www or not? But the way that this thing works, it's just like at the end, it's just exporting the URL, and it didn't. I didn't see a way. That it would. Unless we were to create another one, right? Because we could create another one where it would like take a URL that's not stripped or stripped. But I don't know. I don't see why we need it to be stripped, right? So that's why I'm just gonna leave it as that for now. And so then the next step is gonna be to build it. So let's take a look at the package.json as they said. And let me take a look at the README as well. So the README says just how to use it. It doesn't talk about how to actually build it or anything like that. So if we look at the package.json, it has testing, scripts, release. Maybe it's release. Let's see what tests that they have. Should enable basic URL field. Should require URL. I don't see any validation on the www. So they probably like whatever they were using it for, it didn't really matter, I guess. Let's try to run the tests. Let's say we do NPM test. So let's do NPM install first. The package was created with an old version of it. All right, whatever. Okay, let's try NPM test now. And we made our changes and the test still passed. So, you know what? We should have let me see. Invalid URL on non-required should fail. Should require URL. Should enable basic URL type validation. Not required blank. Should fail on blank. Yeah. String should fail with no value. String should fail on blank. Should enable basic URL field type and schema. Not required. Should enable basic URL field type and schema. Not required. Should require URL. Invalid URL on non-required should fail.
Lunch break. Lunch break.
blank on required should fail. Should enable nested required URL. So basically the change that we did, it didn't really affect anything. If I was to add a test, I would add a test to say it works regardless if you pass in www or don't pass in www. New var user validate. URL is blank, URL. So I'm just looking to see if they have an actual URL that they're using. So mocking goose. Okay, that's interesting. Mocking mongoose. All right, we'll keep playing with that as we come back, right? But we can go to break now. We can go to break and let's go from there. All right, so first thing that we're gonna do on break is we are going to play Don's song that he created using Suno. We were using a different app at first, right? And then all of a sudden it just went to hell. Like if your car thought the songs that it was creating before were bad, and I love those songs. Alexis hates those songs as well. But then after they made this update, it was horrendous. It was terrible. And then I found like the real AI music making company, and then I switched to that. I told Don about it, and then he switched to that, right? So we're gonna listen to Don's song that he made, and he made it. Don made the song as he was talking to your car in the chat, right? So that's how fast it is, right? So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's go over to here.
Yeah. Coach Ralph in the lab teaching QA code. Break it down for the peeps on the epic road. Debugging syntax, solving puzzles, complex mode. In the world of scripts, we the ones that explode. Clean code factory, no bugs, just pure. Automate the process, make the future secure. Lines of logic tight, every function ensured. Catch 'em slipping, Coach Ralph, we curating the cure. We the best in the game, bringing heat. QA champions can't be beat. In the code, in the beats complete. Coach Ralph making waves, bringing the fleet. Deep in the stack, navigating bits and bytes. Test cases flawless, running through the night. Bug reports vanishing, code shining bright. Quality supreme, we ascending new heights. Hands on the keyboard, magic on the screen. Coach Ralph guiding, we the dream team. Innovate the flow, nothing too extreme. Quality embedded in the code stream. We the best in the game, bringing heat. QA champions can't be beat. In the code, in the beats complete. Coach Ralph making waves, bringing the fleet. Coach Ralph in the lab, teaching QA code. Break it down for the peeps, on the epic road. Debugging syntax, solving puzzles, complex mode. In the world of scripts, we the ones that explode. Yeah. Clean code factory, no bugs, just pure. Automate the process, make the future secure. Lines of logic tight, every function ensured. Catch 'em slipping, Coach Ralph, we curating the cure. We the best in the game, bringing heat. QA champions can't be beat. In the code, in the beats complete. Coach Ralph making waves, bringing the fleet.
All right. I liked it. See, I liked it. Anyways. All right, let me check what's going on in the chat, and then I have a topic of discussion about my favorite topic, QA. Right, so we're going to jump into that. Let me see what before we go further. Let me catch up with the chat. I didn't know you were born in Hawaii, Don. That's awesome. That is awesome. As your car says, aloha. Don says, notice the worst. It takes way too much code to get simple stuff done. It is a bit annoying, I must say. Your car says Express.js is usually how you make it www automatically, but that's another story. It says never trust these tests unless you are mutation testing the unit test. Yes, you are right about that. And we will get to the second song on our third break of the show. Mitch was hating on my wonderful music, but it's okay. All right, so we are going to talk about. Ready for this? Are you ready for this? Why is QA so desperate for attention? Okay, it's all right. All right. I don't want to be mean tonight. I really don't want to be mean tonight. But it's like every time I turn, it's like they're crying. They're like, why are they so mean to me? Why don't we get any love? Why don't we get any love? And I'm like, come on, like, aren't we all adults here? Aren't we all adults? So what am I talking about? All right, so let's take a look at this, right? Let me make sure I don't show the name of these whiners and complainers. But I have to share this with you. All right. So, it says, and Mitch says, my best friend Mitch says, let me move this up a little bit. My best friend Mitch says, is it QA desperate or is it Ralph, or is Ralph desperate for attention? What?
How dare you?
How dare you, Mitch? You know what? I'm gonna put you at the back of the line. All right. Anyways, so let's read this together. So that you can see what the hell I'm actually talking about, right? Because I don't know. Whenever I see people start whining and complaining, I'm like, oh my god, like really? Are we really doing this? Throw up five minutes on here, right? So let's take a look at this, right? It starts off with I got it blocking my face. All right, can't have that happening. I need my attention, Mitch. I need my attention. All right, so it says. Sorry to say, but QA testers deserve more appreciation. Oh, where's the? Aww. They deserve more appreciation than they get. When a software product launches successfully and the team celebrates its hard-earned success, there's often one group left standing quietly in the shadows: the QA testers. The confetti falls. The developers are praised. They are praised. They're praised, all right, they're praised. The product team gets the spotlight because they said, we designed this amazing product. Meanwhile, the QA professionals who work tirelessly to ensure the product is flawless are rarely recognized. So first and foremost, there is no such thing as a flawless product, all right? So let's face it. They are the ones who catch the bugs before your customers do. They are the ones who stress test the system to ensure reliability. They are the ones who ask, what if? What if? What if? So your users never, ever have to. Sorry to say, but without QA testers, the so-called flawless software that you're celebrating would have been an absolute mess. QA isn't just about finding bugs, though. Let's keep that in mind, right? It's about safeguarding your reputation, saving your time, and ensuring your customers' satisfaction. Yet, the credit they deserve is often nowhere to be found. I'm getting teary-eyed over here because I'm getting a little emotional reading this, all right? So it says, right? To all tech teams, before the next product launch, pause, and ask yourself, who tested this product under every imaginable condition. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? All right. Was it you? I don't think so. No. Who worked late nights to fix last minute hiccups? Right. Hiccup, right? Who ensured our users would experience a seamless product? I don't know anybody like, trust me, it's not QA. Like, there's no such thing as a seamless product. I can understand working late nights and all, but give me a break here, all right? It's time we stop overlooking their efforts and start recognizing their critical role in every success story. QA testers are not just testers. Why are you calling yourself a QA tester if you're not just a tester? Maybe you should call yourself a QA advocate, a QA engineer, a QA aficionado. Anyways, whatever. They're the unsung heroes of the tech world. No. You are not going to take Mitch's title. All right, Mitch is not only the unsung hero, he's also the sung hero of the tech world. All right, so you're not going to try to come in here and take my best friend's title. No, you're not. All right, let's change the narrative. Tag a QA professional who saved the day for your team, and you better thank them for their incredible contributions. Let's give credit where it's long overdue. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's clap it up for the Victim Olympics. So why do I sound so mean on this? Why do I sound so mean on this? Because, I mean, why are people always like begging for the spotlight? We're not talking about Mitch, because Mitch does deserve the spotlight, because it would not be what it is without him. All right, so we're not talking about Mitch here. But like from the whole thing about like, oh, we're just left standing in the shadows all quietly, like, oh, looking down like a you sound like a loser. Right? I'm sorry to say. The sentiment of this sounds like a
Get a move on, back to work, chop, let's go. Come on, get a move on. Back to work.
You sound like a loser. I have never, like, in all the work that I've ever done with the teams that I've worked on, I have never sat there standing quietly in the corner of the shadows. I'm right there up there with them. I'm like, I was part of the team. I did this, I did that. They did this, they did that. We worked as a team. All right. So I don't know why, like, you put yourself in that position. You put yourself in that position where you're like, oh, I'm just standing quietly in the shadows. No, why? You're part of the team. So I've never look, I'm gonna like, I'm like, if the team accomplished it, if we deployed, and here's the other thing, right? Here's the other thing. What other than like saying, oh, I found this issue, I found that issue. What other things are you doing to contribute to the success of the project, right? I'll tell you this, right? Today, like for this current sprint that we're working on, today I created some stories thinking about like how we can improve our automation efforts. I was working on running these queries in Jenkins, and then once it got ready, I prepared a script in Python. Not like because I'm part of the team. I'm not all that I do is test. All that I do is QA. No, I'm like, all right, we're short on people this week because somebody's out. So I'm like, all right, let me see if maybe I can do this, maybe I can do that. And I'm just looking to add value. So, and guess what? If I get to go and write some cool Python script, I'm excited about that. Because I like to go outside of my, oh, let me just go and test this thing out here and test this thing out here. And I'm the unsung hero. I'm like, come on, grow up. As my best friend Rich would say, grow up. Grow the hell up, all right? The developers are praised. No, the team is praised. Now, if you see the team as a developer, then you're just standing on the sideline, then that's on you. That is totally on you. All right? That is totally on you. But you're either part of the team, like one of my favorite movies, right? Meet the Parents, Robert De Niro, as crazy as he's gotten nowadays, right? But the circle of trust, you're either inside the circle or you're outside of the circle. I always make sure that I am inside the circle of trust when I'm working with my team of engineers, because guess what? Guess what? I'm an engineer too. They are software development engineers. I'm a QA engineer. They write their code, I write my code. We come together and we do awesome work. So I am not left standing in the shadows. I am not unrecognized. So one more time, let's leave the victim Olympics behind. Stop sounding like a baby and be part of the team and go out there and win. All right. That is my message to you. Let's stop whining. Let's stop whining. QA testers don't deserve, QA testers don't get the appreciation that they deserve, right? Because you don't make yourself as part of the team. You're like, while they're celebrating, you're the ones who's standing in the shadows. If they say the team did a great job, well, aren't you part of the team? So anyways, that's enough of that. That is all that I gotta say about that. Luckily I don't see them on LinkedIn, because they would be feeling some kind of way. But anyways, let me check the chat and then we will get back to work. And let's see. Miss says, just take me out the line, fine with me. Let's see. Your car says, what if it's a thankless job? I don't know. I mean, I've won employee of the month before a couple of times at some other jobs, you know. And Mitch says, I don't see anything wrong with this. How you think people how you think people that work in warehouses feel? We're not talking about people that work in warehouses. We're talking about QA people who work on building software. But guess what? You know what? I'm going to say this, right? I could never get any verbal appreciation. And guess what? I couldn't care less. You know why? Because the only appreciation that I need is my check clearing every other week, right? That's all. I don't care if he's, oh, you're so good, you're doing great, yada, 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 yada. Keep the check clearing and I will do the best job possible. That's where I want the spotlight on. I don't care about the spotlight on me and per se. Just keep the spotlight on my check. Keep it coming. Let's run it up. Let's get it. That's all I'm saying. All right. Alexis said she was pushing weight. Okay, Alexis. Mitch has spotlight on him as always. Let's see. Ralph is the house. Maybe. It is what it is.
I'm a knucklehead at times.
And says imitation is the best form of flattery. That's what I heard, Mitch. And says come up with your own lines. Chump. Okay, I'm talking about it. All right. Let's get to our next segment, Mitch, because you did not have a problem with what they were complaining about in this article. On our next break, I created a song just for you. All right. So that's what's going to happen on our next break. So make sure you're here for our next break. All right. Make sure you are here. You will very, very much enjoy it. All right. Let's get to work. Right.
Let's go!
All right. So the next thing that we have to do is we have to actually, let me see. We have to build this, I guess. So we ran the test. What we did was so minimal that I'm not going to go on a detour and create some additional tests for it. But it says now we need to, so we did NPM install. We did that. It says if you can build a library. I guess we need to do the release one. Let me see. What up, Rod Brown? How's it going, Rod Brown? So happy to see you here. Just working on, so pretty much what we're doing tonight is I took this NPM package from 4 years ago And I think that they did something like they didn't do a. There's one thing that they missed on it, in my opinion, right? So I'm just updating that, and then I'm gonna rebuild that package. So that's what we're doing tonight, right? And in our next break, in about 18, 19 minutes, we're gonna hear the song that I created for Mitch today. So you shall see, all right? Anyways, let's continue. So it says, if you can build a library, the next step is to fire. Okay, so installing the dependencies, we did that. So we have to build it. Usually there's a guide in the README on how to do it, but if there isn't up to date, checking the package that JSON script will do. Note the building, the library may need additional dependencies, tools, or environment. So I'm thinking that, and if anybody knows, I'm thinking that it is going to be this release one. Let me see what this release IT does in NPM. I'm not familiar that much with like the NPM and all that node type stuff. So let's figure that out together. Let's see, Google NPM release IT. So it says generic CLI tool to automate versioning and package publishing related tasks. Let me see. Release IT to NPM release commit tag. -p-n. So although release IT is a generic release tool, most projects use it for projects with NPM packages. They recommend the recommended way to install release IT. All right, so we have that. Let's see, release IT. Run release IT from the root of the project using npm run or npx. You'll be prompted to select the new version, and more prompts will follow based on your configuration. I guess so. I guess we could make this version. Seems like more of a update than anything else. Let's see. Because other than that, they don't say. Looking at the, so if we look at the repository, it's going to try to push it to this repository. So let me change this to my repository. Let's change the version to, I just changed it to 3 actually. All right, so we got that. So I think the only thing it's going to do is release it. And then let me see, let me go back over here. So it says that create release at GitHub or GitLab. Although release IT is a generic, okay. Run release IT for the, you'll be prompted to select a new version and more prompts will follow based on your, all right. So I'm just gonna run it and see what happens, all right? So let's change this back to, see if it is that for now, right? I'm gonna change this to 3. And if we do npm release, let's see what prompts we get, because we can always stop it. Did you mean, okay, npm run release, run the release package script to see, all right, so let's do that. See what happens. So not authenticated with npm login and try again. So that's going to push it up to, okay, so it's going to try to push it up to npm. But then how would we build it then? All right, so because I don't really want to push it up to npm. All right, let's go back. So okay, I see what it's gonna do. Okay, I got you. Let's go. So let's do this. Let's do git status, git get ignore. We're gonna add dot idea to that, and we're gonna say get add dot get commit, or get ignore, get status. All right, so now we're going to say we want to do should create a new branch for this. Get checkout B add add strip www parameter. Oops. Parameter. Okay. And now we're gonna say get add get commit m. Get commit m and added stripping added strip parameter to, or let's say set it to false. To false on normalize URL method, I guess. Yeah. Okay, and we're gonna say get status, get commit. What did I do before? I did commit. All right, so we're gonna say get push. And we're gonna go here, here. All right, so it is pushed up to GitHub, to my GitHub. If we go back over here and we say, watch this, right? I don't know if that's gonna work. Because then how will I, let me see. Pull request, public, and let's see, that's fine. This updated to add the parameter. And this type of stuff is what I do with my tech barbarians so that they can get some actual practical experience working on this type of stuff. Updated to add the parameter. The parameter to keep the www prefix in URLs in order to, whatever, that's good enough. Create pull request and no conflict. Merging is blocked due to failing merge requirements. What merge requirements? I don't have no merge requirements. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Those with right access to this browser can merge the. Are you saying that I can't merge it? Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, what? I thought I forked it. Let me see. Hold on, close. That's not what I have to do. I thought I was on mine. Hold on. Tech Coach Ralph. Where's mine? There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. But I mean, if they want to merge it, by all means, go ahead. But yeah, there we go. So there we go. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to merge to their thing. I don't care about their thing. All right. So here we are. Let me see. Let's go to the change that I made. And edit pull request, new pull request. But But I want to merge it into mine, not theirs. There we go. That's what I want to do. All right, there we go. Let's do create a pull request. And I want to, all right, so merge. So added the www changed the strip www parameter to false so that it can accept www or non www URLs. All right, so let's do that. And let's go to I don't have anyone in this project. Anyways, whatever. Let me see something. What is I don't think I have anybody in this. Somebody in this project. All right, anyways, I'm gonna merge it. Call it a day. Merge. All right, cool. So we have it merged. And if I go back over here, I do get checkout master, get pull. All right, we have the latest changes in master. Why did I just not push it to master? Because I like to have the record and stuff like that and have that branch. But I do not see in particular how to, build this. So let's go back to our documentation, our guide. All right, we're looking at here. So, if you can build a library, the next step is to fire up your favorite IDE. How do you build a library though? So what I think is I'm just going to update this information because I don't know exactly how to build it. But what we can do, we can release it onto, so let's do this, right? I'm gonna say Tech Coach Ralph right here. And I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna change, I don't wanna. I don't want to steal their code. Let's see. I will done. I'm going to show it on our next break. All right. Let's go to, I don't want to steal their code because if whatever, we'll figure this out. We will figure this out. Can you have, let me see. Can you have multiple, whatever. Because then it's going to make it public on NPM, right? And I don't want to steal their code. So let's see. All right, let me see. Let's do another search. So it says, all right, you need to copy the library somewhere in the directory structure using like the pin. So we're going to try that because, like I said, I don't want to just take the code. So I'm going to do this. Alexis @Watersoft. All right, @Watersoft. I know you're not going to be happy about what I said, but @Watersoft. All right, we're gonna take this, we're gonna copy that, and let's go over here. We're gonna create a folder called new directory. We'll call it dependencies. And we're gonna paste that in there. That probably wasn't the best thing to do. Stop that. Cancel. I'm over here. Let's delete all that. Let's see, move that to delete. Shoot. I don't want all of this. Let's do. So they said you should copy the library somewhere. All right, so let's if we look at if we look at this node modules in here, and we look at mongoose. Oh, wrong one. If we go here and we go mongoose URL type, and that, so all they have in here is the test. So all right, so if we go and look at over here, and we go to Google, build build NPM package. How to create and push an NPM package. Let's see. Install, initialize, Git repository, initiate. All right, got all of that. Creating a package.json file, adding your code. Export, how to test. All right. Run NPM link. This will make your package available globally. And you can require the package in different projects to test it out. Okay, this will create a NPM modules folder. And it'll add all the files and the folders from your package. See the screenshot. In the script.js file, you can now require your package and use it for a test. Okay. How to publish your NPM package. I don't really want to push it to the NPM site though. I really just want to. So if we go back to this one. All right, so find the row where your library is listed as a dependency.
Lunch break! Lunch break!
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy everything except for the NPM modules folder. And then we're going to do this part over here. And we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. All right, let's go to our next break for tonight. And so we're going to look at Don's challenge that he created, so don't forget. And then we're going to play Mitch's song, his new song. Not Catchy's Hands, but the Mitch is for the people. That's the name of the song. And Mitch is for the people. then we're going to talk about missed opportunities, and then we're going to get back to work. All right. First, though, let me take a look at the chat and see what we got going on in there, because you guys are crazy over there. All right. So let me see. Rod Brown is in the building. And Mitch asked Alexis how her studying is going, and Alexis said that it's going good, but Mitch, you should be asking me how her studying is going, not her, right? Because she's gonna give you an impartial response. All right, I will tell you the truth. Mitch. So you should be asking me how the studying is going, not Alexis. All right. And it says, I'm on Chicago PD where Voight took the young man that was tortured. If anyone cares, I care, Alexis. I care. Mitch apparently does not care. And yes, you are way. You're still in last season. And I'm going to show the challenge in just a second. Yep, you're still in last season. And Atwater still ain't acting right. Atwater is a horrible actor. He's terrible. Like, not as bad as Cuba Goodings Jr. and as bad as Shamar Moore, but he is a pretty bad actor. All right. I'm just saying. Alexis. I'm just being honest. Torres is pretty bad. I agree, Mitch, but I like Torres though. But he is pretty bad. But I like him. Let's see. You see how Jay on a new show, I think FBI or something like that. Something must have happened. What he leave for? I don't know. I don't know what show he's on. I have to go look him up to see. But he was so soft on that show too. Oh my God, Jay was terrible. Jay was terrible. And oh my! All right, stop the show. We have the one, the only Love McNeil in the building. So studying alongside of you through my Coursera course, I feel seen here. Welcome. You are very, very much appreciated. What Coursera course are you taking, if you don't mind sharing? I am curious to know, and we are all rooting for you for your success. Let me know what course you're taking, and we will shout you out. But thank you so much for stopping by. You are very, very much appreciated. If there's any questions that you have, please let us know. But I'm going to transition now to show the challenge that Don made. All right. So this is Don's challenge. It says Chaos Camp's first name challenge. Right. Can you crack the code in the chaos? So what are the rules? Your goal is to spell your first name, blink, and you'll miss. The grid changes rapidly, as you can see. Right. Automation is key. Adapt or fail. Speed and accuracy matter more than ever. The rest is for you to figure out. And basically, you have to click on these letters over here, and it has to spell your name, but they keep changing position. So you're not going to be able to click on them individually, right? See, they keep changing position. So that's the challenge. And what I'll probably do over the Christmas break, I'll probably try out this challenge. Maybe in the morning or something like that, and try to solve it. But I was looking into the code already, and I think I see a way to solve it already. But I did tell Don that, you know what, you should add where you can type in your name at the beginning, so that if you can actually solve this, then it'll say that, oh, you did it. But you can't cheat and just say, oh, well, my name is E. And then, so if you do if we reset it and you enter that my name is L, and now, oh yeah, you got it. So that is cheating. Okay. But I am thinking about saying, how can we do a challenge around this where if you complete this challenge and you submit your code to GitHub and you send it to me, then we can, maybe have some giveaways or something like that. I will see. I got to think about that, see what we can do. But that'll be really cool. Let me drop, Don, drop the challenge in the chat. I'll drop it too, but definitely drop it in the chat, because I think this is really, really cool. And it will make you a much, much better QA person. If you are a QA person who is feeling unappreciated, left behind, standing in the shadows, then you should definitely try to do Don's, first name challenge. and show them inspection tools. What inspection tools, Don? I'm not trying to give them everything. I'm not trying to give them everything, Don. Why should I show them the inspection tools? Let me see. All right. So next up on our docket is we're going to listen to Mitch's new song. And that song, it says, Mitch is for the people, because you know how Mitch is always crashing out over the people, you know, trying to take bullets for them and stuff like that. And he's even willing to have you catch these hands as he stands up for the people. But so to my best friend, Mitch, this is for you.
Mitch stands tall among the crowd, fighting hard and speaking loud. Dreams for them as they decay, wants to lead but they just stray. Mitch got heart, Mitch got plans, but they don't see where he stands. He keeps pushing, they keep falling. In his fight they see nothing. He's the guardian with the shield on this broken battlefield. With each turn they let him down, but he won't turn back around. Mitch got heart, Mitch got plans, but they don't see where he stands. He keeps pushing, they keep falling. In his fight they see nothing. Why can't they just open eyes, see the world through Mitch's eyes? But they wander lost and blind, leaving Mitch to stand behind. Mitch got heart, Mitch got plans, but they don't see where he stands. He keeps pushing, they keep falling. In his fight they see nothing. He's the guardian with the shield on this broken battlefield. With each turn they let him down, but he won't turn back around. Mitch got heart, Mitch got plans, but they don't see where he stands. He keeps pushing, they keep falling. In his fight they see nothing.
All righty. What did you guys think about that? What did you guys think about that? Mitch got heart. You see, look at that. For the people, Mitch. I'm telling you, Mitch is for the people. Mitch is for the people. Although, you should read the lyrics. You should read the lyrics. You should really read the lyrics of that song. Anyways. All right, let's jump into this topic real quick, right? So, my question to you is about missed opportunities. Are there any opportunities that you've missed? Maybe because you haven't been being consistent, you haven't been doing what you are supposed to do. Maybe you are moving too slow. Maybe you're moving too slow, right? And the reason that I ask this is that I come across a lot of people who they want to do something, right? I don't know what they want to do. Something. They want to get into tech. And it even happens with the people that I'm coaching. Like, people will pay money for coaching, and then they get ghost, you know, or like they want to move at their own pace and stuff like then why? Like, so, and for me, I'm always coming up with different opportunities, different strategies. Like you've seen what we've done here, like from your car. When do we start this? Your car. When did we start? Like when did we start the Urban Dictionary of Economic Data? Like 2 months ago, and we've built out a whole application within like 2 months. The API, the database, the front end. We've styled it to look much better than it looked before when I was doing it myself. God forbid, when I was doing the design, we deployed it to Google Cloud, all this different type of stuff, right? And there'll be like, but then you'll come across other people where they're like, I really want to do this. I want to get into like, cybersecurity, cloud, this, whatever, right? And then it's like, okay, well, this is what you have to do. And it's like, and for me, I'm like, well, I could give you the opportunity to actually put this into practice, but they get ghost, right? And it's like so slow. And for me personally, I cannot move that slow. And which is going to lead to our last topic of the show after we finish our next segment, where a lot of times you end up having to leave people behind because they just can't keep up. And for me, I'm like, all right, we stream almost every day. We have content every day. I'm writing and I'm still working with my developers. I'm still going to jujitsu training, all that type of stuff, right? But we do so much work. And then when people say, oh, I want to do that, I'm like, well, I have these opportunities. And I'm like, well, I would want to give it to you, but then if I give you this opportunity, you're going to slow me down. So I'm like, well, what can I how can I help you if you're not moving? And I don't mind being slowed down a little bit, but if I have to wait weeks or months to get something that I can do in like an hour done, then how can I, why should I wait for you? And now you're missing the opportunity to get knowledge, experience, talking points. Something that is super big is talking points. Like when I'm coaching people for interview prep, I'm like, you got to get your talking points down. So whenever you're in an interview and they ask you a question, you just boom, I did this, that, and the other, and this is why I did it. This is how I did it. Boom, boom, boom. Right. And I'm trying to give people these opportunities to get this stuff, but they move too slow. So I don't know. I'm just wondering, have you missed opportunities? And I'm sure I've missed opportunities too, but I also create opportunities for people and then they miss out on them because they don't do what they're supposed to do and they want me to move at their pace. And I'm like, okay, but you're going to miss a lot of opportunities if you want me to move at your pace. If you move at my pace, then you're going to get a lot of opportunities. If I move at your pace, you're going to get no opportunities. So just putting that out there. Right. All right. Let me finish the chat real quick and then we will get back to our last segment of work. Let's go to here. All right. Let me see what's going on. All right. Let me go back a bit. And Rod Brown says he started watching Alex Cross. I watched 1 or 2 episodes of Alex Cross. That's the one where he's a detective and his wife was killed. I forgot to go back and watch it. I have to see where I'm at on that. But that was pretty good. It was pretty good. And Rod Brown, I care. Okay, I care. Don't listen to Mitch. Don't listen to Mitch. I mean, I played Mitch is for the people, but he's just going off on everybody. My goodness, Mitch only defends people he doesn't know. That's what it is. Mitch only defends people that he doesn't know. Mitch already. So Love is studying for IBM Full Stack JavaScript Developer Professional Certificate. That's awesome. That is awesome. JavaScript is really, really powerful and it runs a lot of different things. So that's pretty cool. And salute to you. And please check back in with us regularly. I really want to know how that's going for you. And when you pass your certificate, we are going to celebrate you like never before on this channel, because whenever people accomplish stuff, and I always like to celebrate them because it is not easy. Tech is very, very hard, and for people to be able to succeed in it, I'm always there to celebrate them and encourage them. So definitely check back in. Let me know how it goes when you get your certificate. We will definitely celebrate you over here, okay? Let me see. People enjoyed Mitch's song. Let me see. Mitch says he's missed some opportunities. I was moving too slow. I was thinking too much. It's true. And Ralph, I say it again. I don't think you really understand. Everyone is not you. Well, Mitch, I understand that everyone is not me. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what, Mitch? Guess what? I don't care. I don't care because people always have these dreams and these ambitions and these hopes. And I'm like, all right, this is what you got to do. I'm like, if you remember the movie Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart and The Rock with Dwayne Johnson, and Kevin Hart asked him like, you were fat in high school. How did you get in shape? And The Rock said, and Dwayne Johnson says, it was actually very, very easy. I just worked out for 18 hours a day. I ate good. I fasted, yada, yada, yada. But, I was in the gym 24/7. But other than that, it was a piece of cake, right? So it's hard. So you got to put in the work. You have to wake up early. You have to go to sleep late. So if you're not willing to do it, then that is on you, right? I don't care. I don't care. I honestly don't care. Alex Ross is good. And yes, that's a show. And Love says that she appreciates that. No.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Love. I appreciate you. All right. I watched season 1. All right. All right. Guess what? I don't care. All right. Sticking. Let's see. I watched the first episode and I'm hooked. Yeah, I watched. I think I watched a few episodes. I don't remember. I don't remember, but I do remember like someone's after them. I know that, right? So I have to catch up. Anyways, let's get back to our last working segment of the night before we wrap it up. I'm having a great time working on this, trying to figure it out. But let's put our last 20 minutes.
It's time to do.
Alrighty. So what we're going to do, see, that's the part that I'm not 100% sure of, right? I'm not 100% sure of this. It says you have completed all this. I think we could. So it says if you've all right. So it says if you can build a library, the next step is to fire up your favorite IDE. Let me try that NPM link thing. Let me see what happens with that. So let's go to. Let's go here. Let's try NPM link. And inside of here, they said this will make your package available globally. If we do NPM link, you can require the package in different projects to test it out. Example of a test folder. In the example above, the test folder contains only the script.js file. It does not yet contain the package. To add the package you created to your test folder, run the command below npm link name of package. Right, it says, to add the package you created to your test folder, it does not yet contain the package. How to test your NPM. Testing ensures that your NPM package works as expected. There are many ways to test your package. In this tutorial, you will learn one of the simplest ways of testing. First, navigate to your package project, then run npm link. Npm link will, so this makes it, all right. So let's try, I'm just gonna do that. We're just gonna follow along, right? Follow along, see what happens, right? So npm link added one package and audited 3 packages in, all right? And it says then we do all right, so now let's say our test folder is the dictionary app. It says in the example above, all right, we got that. It does not yet contain the package. To add the package you created to your test folder, run. Okay, so now if we go to and we do npm link name of package, we mongoose type URL. Okay. And so this one overrode the, okay, so that one overrode it. So if we do, okay, so now I guess we have to start up Docker and stuff like that, right? So let's do, let me see, Docker PS, start Docker, kicking off Docker, and we're gonna do Docker start udec mongo. All right, and we're gonna kick this one off as well. Let's start that. Oh, there's something crashed. All right, let me see what happened. Invalid value for schema path at full path. Type valid value for schema path URL to report type. So let's do NPM install. Let me see what happens over here. Did it? So it took it back to the old one. So if I, all right, can I start this? Let me see. With the old one, it starts. But if we do the NPM link mongoose type URL, it goes to this one and has the updates that we made. But if we try to start it, it says that it can't start. Invalid value for schema full path. URL to report got undefined. Huh. Let's see. Let me see. Invalid URL for schema path. URL to report type got undefined. Invalid. So inside of mongoose schema. Let me see. Require mongoose type URL. Let's get rid of that. Huh. Why would mongoose type URL? Something is not right with it. What about if we do this? What about if we do this? So I am going to do NPM, stop this. All right, so we reverted that, and I'm going to just, let's do this. we are going to remove, where's my, all right, let's go package.json. We're going to remove that. And let's remove that. And I'm going to do a depend. All right, so inside the dependencies folder, I'm going to do a mongoose type URL. Let's do that. And I'm going to say, I'm going to copy I should be copying just this stuff. Let's do that index. What's inside the Travis.yaml? Oh, nothing. All right, so let's do this over here. This isn't in there and that isn't in there. Let's copy that, and I'm gonna copy this into here. Okay. And now, if I say require, let me go back to our documentation. So open your app's package.json, and we're going to do something like this. Okay, we can copy that. And let's go to our package.json. And we're going to say mongoose. What is this called? Mongoose type URL, and we're gonna say, we're gonna go like that. File, and we're gonna say not, we're gonna say here, dependencies with lowercase d, and then mongoose type URL, right? And because next time it's time to install dependencies, issue npm install for this directory that contains your app package.json. So make sure you delete the directory from the node module first. After the npm install runs, you will notice that it creates a link in the modules to your, all right, so let's try that. Let's see what happens with that, all right? Let's go to, so let's delete this one. And mongoose type URL package. All right, so we're going to do npm install as it said. And if we look at mongoose type URL, all right, cool. We got that. Let me see. Just gonna refresh this page, but okay. So that's there. Hopefully it found it. All right, now what? Now what? So we should be able to do at this point, if we go into here and we say require, say mongoose type URL. If we go here, it's not opening. It's not opening. All right, let me try to run and see what happens. Module not found. Can't find module type URL. Let's see how it's trying to find it though. Economic models, let me see. So dependency, all right, let me see. Package.json, maybe if I remove this right there. Let me see. Let's see what happens. Taking a long time. That's not good. It's doing something. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it this time. All right. So the file path was wrong. The file path was wrong. All right. So now if we go back to over here and we click on here, we get there. All right. And if we scroll down over here, we have our strip. All right. Perfect. Now the moment of truth, if we try to run this, what happens? Let's do stop and rerun, and it fails. Huh. I wonder if there's something wrong with their code. Invalid value for schema path, full path. URL type to report got undefined. Unresolved variable. Let me see. Require. All right, so let's go to Mongo schema types URL. Export URL. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. Let me see. Mongoose schema types. All right, that's weird. Let's go to, because I should have just took it. Let me see. Let's go to add mongoose schema type. You can declare a schema type using the type directly or an object with a type. No, something's not right. Let me see. Unless they're blocking it somehow. But it's working with the other one. That's the weird part about it. It works with the other one, but this is the exact same thing. Let me see something. It's never as you think it is. All right, so let me see. Looking at this one, 2.1 should work just fine. Types URL string, schema type URL, module export URL. It's like it's not exporting it. Let me see. Now I'm just messing with stuff. Oh, wait a second. Did that work? I don't think that worked. I don't think that worked. Because all I did was say the schema type equals this, which I guess is what's being exported. That would be too easy. All right. Well, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Let's go to our. Let's go here. And let's do a get. And let's search for BLS. So let's take this one. And let's get that. And so this one is, so this should be PPI anyways, right? So let's do a patch on that. And let me switch to the get, and let me copy this right here. And we're gonna do a patch. And we're gonna go here, here. So this should be PPI, I suppose. And this would be www.
Lunch break! Lunch break!
So if we were to submit this, let's see if we get an error or if it goes through, right? Let's submit. And we have a expected double quote. Double quote. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Double quote? Oh, wait a second. Is it this? Let me see. All right, there we go. There we go. But it did not pass the URL to report. It took it off actually. Interesting. Let me. So it actually took the URL inside of the. It took the URL inside of the API, but it didn't return it. Now I wonder what's inside the database now. After that, we're gonna wrap it up. Let me see. If we go to here and we go to let me copy that ID. So it didn't, it stripped it from here. So interesting. So something with our update didn't work quite right, but we shall figure that out later on. But I feel like it should have worked perfectly fine because when I did these changes locally, like inside of it, it worked. So I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Is there any other normalize in here? Normalize URL, normalize URL, normalize strip. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. We'll figure that out later on. But we'll revisit it. But it should have worked. It should have worked. Something maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Anyways, we are going to wrap it up in a little bit. But let me check the chat and then we will we're going to have one more question. and then we're going to play Don's song, and then we'll get out of here, right? So, let me see. All right, so we'll do the chat after. Let me just go to this last point. Let me go to this last point, right? The question is, would you fire a friend, a relative, a family member, a sister, a brother, a mother, a father, a spouse, a child? Would you?
The sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Would you be willing to fire a family member who is not taking the work that you've given them seriously, or they are underperforming? Would you be willing to get rid of a family member or a friend or anybody, right? Because what if you tell them this is what you need to do, and they were consistently falling short of what you told them to do? So would you be willing to get rid of somebody who you're close to, right? And while we're at it, would you make them interview for the job? Would you make them interview for the job? So anyhow, I'm just curious. Would you be willing to get rid of somebody close to you working for you? I think I'd do it. I would do it. Let me see. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna play Don's song, and then we're gonna get out of here. But let me know. I'm curious to know. Would you get rid of a family member? All right. So, Don's song. It's actually kind of like the same song, actually, but it's the V4 version. All right. We'll play it. Let's get to it.
S2E can't be dates. Can't be beat. Yeah. Coach Ralph in the lab teaching QA code. Break it down for the peeps on the epic road. Debugging syntax, solving puzzles, complex mode. In the world of scripts, we the ones that explode. Clean code factory, no bugs, just pure. Automate the process, make the future secure. Lines of logic tight, every function ensured. Catch 'em slipping, Coach Ralph, we curating the cure. We the best in the game, bringing heat. QA champions can't be beat. In the code, in the beats complete. Coach Ralph making waves, bringing the fleet. Deep in the stack, navigating bits and bytes. Test cases flawless, running through the night. Bug reports vanishing, code shining bright. Quality supreme, we ascend to new heights. Hands on the keyboard, magic on the screen. Coach Ralph guiding, we the dream team. Innovate the flow, nothing too extreme. Quality embedded in the code stream. We the best in the game, bringing heat. QA champions can't be beat. In the code, in the beats complete. Coach Ralph making waves, bringing the fleet.
Yellow ship, bitch. Bumpy gold.
Don was right. The second one was better than the first one. That was pretty good. I liked. I gotta get Don's prompt on that one because that one was good. That one was good. I must say. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna check the chat. We're gonna get out of here, right? Gotta get out of here. So, Alexa had asked Mitch, why should she care to watch a preview of some Tyler Perry show? What am I missing? And Mitch says, right now you missing these hands. I got a boxer girl for you though.
Yo, my boy Mitch, we don't always see eye to eye, but in the ring of life, he's my ride or die. Throwing shade with his threats, catch his hands and shouts, but trust me, it's love he's packing, not just about. We banter like kings, no one's backing down. Throwing punches, but it's all from the heart. In this crazy world, we're always a team. Best friends forever, with a shared dream. Mitch and me, man, we're living the theme. We chop up the data, make those numbers dance. Talking tech battles, man, we take our stance. Chicago PD, yeah, we're the squad on the lane. Fighting like Ricky and Cal, bringing glory and pain. But win or lose, we're never apart. Throwing punches, but it's all from the heart. In this crazy world, we're always a team. Best friends forever, with a shared dream. Mitch and me, man, we're living the theme. So here's to us, a bond that won't fade. In the ring of the streets, we've got it made.
How dare you?
Jesus Christ. I should have used the mute button. I should have used my thing. All right, anyway, let me start over. Let's see. Where was I? So that's probably your car calling me. Thank you, your car. I got it. Let me see. So at least you guys heard this. At least you guys heard Mitch's song though. But it says Mitch said I would be the first to go. Okay, got that. Let me see. All right. So Alexander says that it's definitely business, not pleasure. So he would fire a spouse, a child, a mother, a father. So it's like all of them, they can go. Got you. Let me see. Alexis said that I would fire somebody in a heartbeat. Alexis, I'm appalled, Alexis. I am appalled that you would say such a thing. It might be 2 or 3 heartbeats, okay? Let's see. Alexander says that's what's up. 75% of the verses were about coding. That was Don's song. He made it. I gotta see the prompt that he used for that one because I liked it. Thank you, Mitch. Nobody can hear you, chump. Thank you. I appreciate it. and your car is on double duty. He's doing 2 shows at once. So cut him some slack. Cut your car some slack. Cut him some grace. All right. He is working overtime. All right. I appreciate you, your car. Let's see. I'd be like the umpire in baseball. You'd be like the umpire in baseball. Hilarious. All right. Let's see. All right, that's it. That is it for tonight. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you, Mitch, for letting me know that I was muted after we listened to your amazing song. But at least we got to hear your song, all right? But with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Thank you, Love, for stopping by, and we wish you the best of luck on your studies for your IBM JavaScript certification. We know that you're going to crush it. Mitch, thank you for stopping by and letting us listen to your song. I appreciate your approval for letting me use your name, your NIL deal. And yeah, Rod Brown, Alexander, your car, as always, appreciate it. But yeah, so that's about it. We're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys. I have a question for you on the way out. Actually, no, we got to end the poll. I got to end the poll. The poll says that our job interview is pointless. We had 14 votes. 79% said no, that they are not pointless. And a 21% said that yes, they are pointless. The reason that we had the poll is because on Tuesday's show, Mitch told me that job interviews are pointless. And I was like, how could they be pointless? So it didn't make any sense. So I wanted to find out. And that's what I found. All right. But I'm not rushing, Mitch. I'm not rushing. Anyways, I have a question for you. Mitch, what is the right question? What is the right question, Mitch? What's the right poll? Like, you tell me, at this point, you just tell me what the poll is and I'll put it up for Saturday morning, because every time I put what you said, that's not it. Just accept that you were wrong. Just accept that you were wrong. The poll made perfect sense. That's why 79% of people said that. Anyways, the question is.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
I had a great time. We did a lot of work. We're close to figuring this thing out. We'll probably figure it out next show, if I don't figure it out before then. But yeah, that's about it. That is about it. But guess what? You guys know. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Today's price is certainly not tomorrow's price, because...
One more thing. Price of the brick going up.
The price of the brick is always going up. And Mitch says that I give him a headache. Imagine that. Alexis, the poll was a different question, though. All right, Alexis, maybe you can help me out. What should the question be? Because Magnetar said that something about, I forgot what his exact one was, but then Mitch said, no, that's not the right one. And then they said, oh, we shouldn't do interviews. And then it was, oh, we should only do like one round of interview. And then I can quote it exactly. I can even pull it up from yesterday. It says, all I said was job interviews are pointless. So I wanted to know, our job interviews are pointless. Like, all right, Alexis, what is the question? I don't know what to say. I give up at this point. You guys are just trying to, you guys can't admit defeat, right? You guys can't admit defeat. With that, because you guys can't admit defeat, I'm going to get out of here. And know that see, look at this. Out of context. Your car, you were there. Your car. Am I off your car? Am I off your car? Because like, is that not what they said? They said that job interviews are pointless. They said that like they shouldn't be done. And so I'm confused. Your car, you let me know. If am I the crazy one? Why you have to go there? Your car? It's like Magnetar and remote job. Oh my God. Anyways, whatever. I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. This is Tech Coach Ralph. We are out.
Tech Coach Ralph, tough as nails, no disguise. Pushing limits, yeah, he's that kind of guy. At first it's harsh, the rules feel like chains. But trust the process, there's sunshine in the rains. He cracks the whip, but it's all in love. Results shining bright like stars above. Tech Coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. Days turn to weeks, skills sharp and fast. What once was a struggle now feels like a blast. Step by step, we rise and we glow. With Ralph in our corner, we're ready to show. Singing his praises, can't keep it inside. From hard ass to hero, he's our pride. Tech Coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed.
We just show up and grind all day, only results matter anyway. I straight for no time to play, block out the noise, let nothing sway. We don't care what others pursue, our focus sharp, our goals so true. Their distractions ain't got a clue, we just win, that's what we do. Turn it up on the victory ride, we got heart and we got pride. Let the doubters run and hide, we're the force they can't deny. Keep your eyes on the finish line, no looking back, no wasting time. We climb the ranks, we shine and shine, success is draw like a fine line. Turn it up on the victory ride, we got heart and we got pride. Let the doubters run and hide, we're the force they can't deny. Keep your eyes on the finish line, no looking back, no wasting time. We climb the ranks, we shine and shine, success is drawn like a fine line. Turn it up on the victory ride, we got heart and we got pride. Let the doubters run and hide, we're the force they can't deny. Step by step we reach the top, we'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop, when we win we own the lot. We don't care what others pursue, our focus sharp, our goals so true. Their distractions ain't got a clue, we just win, that's what we do. Turn it up on the victory ride, we got heart and we got pride. Let the doubters run and hide, we're the force they can't deny. Keep your eyes on the finish line, No looking back, no wasting time. We climb the ranks, we shine and shine. Success is drawn like a fine line. Keep your eyes on the finish line. No looking back, no wasting time. We climb the ranks, we shine and shine. Success is drawn like a fine line. Step by step we reach the top. We'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop. When we win, we own the lot. Step by step we reach the top. We'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop. When we win, we own the lot. Step by step we reach the top. We'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop. When we win, we own the lot. Step by step we reach the top. We'll keep going, we won't stop. Watch us rise, see jaws drop. When we win, we own the lot. Okay.